earlier in Rao Savitri Court as well. That is an so mediation. Basically, mediation is a process to mediate the. I think so many are lawyers over here. I think so. I don't know, but mediation is a process of a litigation which help the judges, which help the litigation to solve the matter with the terms of mediation. Anyone knows what is the mediation? Anyone? Any of you? No one?
Ma'am, it is an alternative dispute resolution system
Right.
in which mediator is there to facilitate and to avoid litigation. We use this method.
Exactly. There are so much pressure in courts because so much litigation, so much pressures, and to resolve the matter, there is so many problem of the judges, and the seats of the judges are so less as required. So mediation is a process to solve up the matter out of the court, and court defer the matter which is suitable for the mediation. And in mediation, parties should be ready for the mediation. So all the mediators are appointed. Many all the courts, there are so many courts in India, and all the courts there are mediation center, and the matter will be deferred by the courts as well. So and nowadays pre-litigation mediation also there. So, in before going to the court, before going to the litigation, parties are ready to settle out the matter in the process of pre-litigation mediation. So that is also I'm doing pre-litigation as well in courts. So there are three ingredients of mediation. Like first is the mediator, as we all know that mediator. Second, party, obviously, where there is a party, there is a litigation, there is a party. So and third is the solve the settlement sheet, the settlement, the dissolve of the all the litigation part or the dispute between the parties. Sometimes it takes being a mediator. I can say the time limits is only 80 days to solve the matter. If the matter will be solved in 80 days, that will be good. If more than 80 days, so parties go and set to the already fixed date to the court that still mediation is pending. So kindly, exceed the date of the courts. So it is also there if the mediator is satisfied, if the mediator is known that there are some chances of the settlement between the parties, so they can say she or he can say to the party that go and ask the court that mediation is pending right now and some more times we need. Otherwise, 80 days is more than sufficient to solve the matter. And secondly, if the settlement, the most of the time the matter which is in mediation, property dispute, landlord and tenant dispute, 138 matter, are accident related matters, and matrimonial matters. Matrimonial matters, we can say that one matrimonial matter, there are so many matters related with that, because some of are lawyer over there, so they know very well. I don't need to explain it out. The one litigation, one husband wife matter is connected with so many matters, and if the matter will be solved in this mediation, any of the mediation, so all the matter will be solved in that. Either way, divorce, either way, you know, whatever the matters which is related with the dispute of the husband and wife. So mediation is very good process. Yeah, it's a time taking process, but it's a very good process, and it's basically the purpose of mediation to solve the matter of the party, as well the relation of the parties to be there. If the matter will be solved with the settlement of the mediation, the relation between the parties, either way it is a matrimonial matter or any other dispute which is deferred by the court for the mediation, the relation between both the parties will be go very smoothly. Either way it will be settled on positive way or on a negative way, matter not solved, matter not settled, whatever the result will be, but the relationship between a party will be good if the settlement in positive way. So, any doubt, any question, yeah, anything, whatever you want to ask regarding this mediation, any one of you? I'll say one more thing that this mediation proceeding will be totally confidential, because if the party will be there in mediation center, so there are so many things in their mind that this will be good, this will be bad, this will not be happen, the what kind of mediator over there, what kind of process over there, is there any proceeding will be uh, you know confidential or not. So all these things, the mediator is not a judge, the mediation is not a mediation center is part of court, but it is not a court. So parties are very much lighter, they will feel very lighter, the behavior of the mediation will be matter over there. The mediator should provide the atmosphere very calm, cool. The listening, he or she should be very good listener, because both the parties are very much in pressure over there when they come over there, that we will not go the mediation because no faida, nothing over there. So they come that I don't want to resolve the matter. I'm not very much happy to over there. I don't want to see that other party over there, because sometimes they are saying that you are a judge, this is a court, but it is our duty to say that this is not a court, we are not a judge. We facilitate over all the things, we are the neutral person over here. So we don't know what about you, then I don't know about herself or she himself or otherwise, I don't know about the parties, about the matters, about anything. You need to tell me what is the matter regarding, what are you, what are they. And one there is one joint session. First we will introduce ourselves to the party, then we'll start joint session and ask everything about the parties, who are the person who is the complainant over there, plaintiff over there. I'll start with that, you are the petitioner, tell me about the matter, because you file the case over here, so tell me about the matter. So if he or she will be comfortable in front of other party, so he or she will say that this is the matter and I am very much uh, kind of parishan with this person. So otherwise, if she or she will say that I'm not comfortable with that person, so I'll take a single session. But I'll start joint session firstly. Then after one session with one party and second session with second party, there are two or three single session between both the parties. Then again joint session. Then again single session. So in that one, two, three, or four sessions, four times, 4 days. Like one day is Monday. Then second, I'll say that whatever day or day and timing suitable for you, tell me. If that time or day is suitable both the parties, they'll say this time and this date is suitable for us. So on that day they again come and they'll join the session. Dhire dhire dhire, they are comfortable with us, and he or she that's saying that this is the major problem. Actually, in mediation there is a major problem of ego, nothing else. In matrimonial issues, basically the major problem is an ego, that I will not, kind of, I will not legs down of that party. Then why he is over there and why she is over there, why family is disputing, why other person is the part of this matter. So it is our duty, is the duty of mediator to calm up the parties, to solve all the situations, to facilitate all these things, to facilitate the proceeding, to um, you know um, calm out the pressure of the party, that sit here properly, tell everything whatever you want to tell in single session, in a joint session, whatever you want to tell. It is the process totally confidential, nothing will be recorded over there, nothing will be written on over there, nothing. And whatever you will say, this will not be the part of the court proceeding, but the settlement deed, which will be the settlement deed and signed by both the party, that will the part of the court, that will the paper of the court, and that will be followed by both the parties. And if any one party contempt of that settlement order, there is a law, There is a custody, there is a punishment, like contempt code, like contempt of the any proceeding of the court. So this is all total of mediation. So you can ask whatever you ask regarding this mediation, regarding matters, regarding whatever. Please.
If anyone has any queries, they can write the message in the chat box as well, and we will answer it. So if you have any queries, just go ahead. You can turn on your mic and ask as well, or you can just drop it in the chat box as well. Either of it works.
Yeah, Kushi, I'm just turning on my camera. Yeah.
Okay, so we have a question from Kushi. What is the process of becoming a mediator?
Yeah. Firstly, you have to be a lawyer. That is very. I'm just joking. You have 10-year experience of litigation. Just it. You have 10 years of experience of litigation. Then after you can join. There are some brochures over there in every court to come to join as a mediator. There is a training part of 40 hours training in every court. You have to join the training session, 40-hour trainings from the court as well. And then after there is a short interview, some cost of amount money that will be, I think, I don't know nowadays. 10 years later, I just deposit 10,000, but nowadays I don't know. So some money you have to deposit, 10-year experience, 40 hours training. That's it. And after that, you will be the part of a mediator, and you have to solve out 10 settlement. I mean, successful settlement mediation for any of the court from where you start training over there. You will start joining with as a co-mediator, and after the settlement of 10 mediation, you are a perfect mediator over there. Before going to the mediation, do we have to first wait for the court's decision? No, 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 no. Not needed to be, have to wait for the court decision, because parties over there in front of the court, just like I am the court, I am the judge, and both the parties over there, and they are saying some kind of litigation like property dispute. This property is mine, and other one was saying this property is mine. So I'll say that as a judge, I'll say that if the you are saying this and he's saying that go to the mediation center and solve the matter, because in litigation some evidences, some other thing, time and courts and lawyers and money as well. So go to the mediation center, sit over there in front of the mediator, say your words day after one after, and after that, in there are some kind of settlement over there that this much is property, uh, and half of the part is yours and half of the part is yours, or total part is yours. You can say everything, whatever the records are saying, whatever, but mediator is not required any of the document over there. Just he is there, he or she is there to listen you what is the problem of dispute, and she or he will be resolve the problem. Does court reject the award already provided by the mediator? No, no, no. Never. Court will not reject the award by the mediator, because the mediation settlement, the order of the order not. I'm not saying the order, the settlement deed which is signed by both the parties, because the parties are major. They can all understand what is the settlement deed, what is the recorded in the settlement, because both the party will be agree, then settlement will be happening. The settlement, they will write out the we will they are saying that this is my terms and condition, other party is saying this is my terms and condition, both are agree with one line, then I'll write it on, they will sign on the settlement sheet, and then that sheet as a court order, we will stamp it out, we'll sign it out, then that settlement deed will go to the court, and they have to follow that order. Yes. And one more thing, which is very important. If the matter will be settled in mediation, only in mediation, not in the court, not any other thing. If the matter will be settled in mediation, the court fees will be refunded as well. Whatever the court fees you will deposit to the court, that will be refund. All the, if 1 rupees, 10 rupees, 1,000 lakhs, whatever the court fees, that will refund in your account. If the matter will be settled in mediation, through the mediation. In the mediation center again, and as per the judge in the court. It is not needed because the council over there, because after the settlement will go to the court. Parties will go to the court. If there are a lawyer of the parties, because they in mediation, no lawyer is required anywhere. There is no requirement of a lawyer in mediation sessions. आ जाते हैं, that is another thing, but not required. And the settlement deed will be go to the court by the court staff as well. Parties will be go to the court. That there is a in court file order will be there. Court will say this is the settlement record, this is the settlement order, and both the parties are signed over there. He is not reading on there. Both are agree, and if settlement is done, the matter is closed now. Charges fee separately. No, no, no. There is no fees of mediator because mediator is appointed by the court. All the district courts, MCBC, that is appointed by the MCBC Supreme Court Mediation Center. But High Court are different. High Court is not related with any other Supreme Court or district court. The fee structure of High Court is different. That is in his High Court's individual. But all the courts, including Supreme Court, the fee will be provided by the courts only. No separate fees. Yes, please. Thank you. Any other query? Need to add the clause of agreement to appointed mediator and it is implement no, no, no. That is the totally depend to the courts. The matter when firstly the court will say that both the parties agree for the settlement. If both the parties say yes, I am agree. Now it is little change over there because sometimes parties are saying no, not required. Parties are saying not required for the settlement. I'm okay with this settlement. It will take time. So court will say that I am sending this matter to the mediation center and go and settle out the matter. But earlier, court asked the parties that both are you parties are ready for the settlement for the mediation. Parties are saying yes, we are ready. If one of the parties is saying I'm not ready for the settlement because there is no chances of the settlement. Sometimes it happens. So court decide on the litigation terms as well. If both the parties are ready for the settlement, court defer the matter to the mediation center in that court mediation center, and after that, the center in charge, the mediation in charge. In every mediation center, there is a judge in charge in mediation center. He, mark the matter to any of the mediator. There is no choice of to select the mediator in any court. The mediator in charge itself, he or she will say that this matter goes to this mediator and this matter goes to this mediator. How can we start mediation as a curve? Does it work as simple in practice? As a practice, no theory. In a practice, there's no theory in mediation. It's totally depend upon the when you go and start the mediation, you will feel so in litigation. I must say, in litigation, when we are lawyer in litigation, there are we charge the fee of the parties. Obviously, it's our profession. We charge the fee to the parties that this is my fee, and I'll totally support you. I'll try to uh, finalize the matter and win the matter because it's my duty and it's my job as a professional. But in mediation, when you heard the parties, when you listen the parties, the little dispute, in a matrimonial matter, it's totally what to say. But in there is so we'll take so much patience and so much time in matrimonial matters. So it's totally depend upon the practice and the patience. So it is not required. Simply, it's a practice, not theory. How to develop mediation skill for purpose as a career area. When you will become a mediator in any of the court in some of time, whatever the matters marked to you, it depends upon the. It will improve your skills as well. And ADR is little different. ADR, it is appointed by the court as well. So, can we judgment in a mediation? No, no, not required. No judgment is required. We can say that there are some judgment, if matrimonial dispute over there, and any property dispute, any arbitration dispute, arbitration से आते हैं awards वगैरह. So उसमें we can say that yes, this judgment saying this, but it is not required over there. It is totally the me and you conversation. Third party is there, like family. Two parties are there. One, I am the mediator. I am the neutral person over here. Say something about you. Say something about you. What is the dispute between both the parties, and then resolve. No need of any judgment over there. We can put it as just समझाने के लिए, like just it. What if differentiate mediator, arbitrator? Totally different, sir. Mediator is different and arbitrator is different because arbitrator is if you are a lawyer, you can say that mediator is a lawyer. We can say a lawyer is become a mediator, and after some training or some practice, you can. But arbitrator is like his final award is the final order. It is totally different because it is mediator is appointed by the court as well. Arbitrator is also appointed by the court, but it's a judicial person. We can say anyone can say that arbitrator is the role of arbitrator is like a judge. If you are a lawyer, you can understand better that. Thank you. Well, there is a contempt as well of if any of the party will not follow the settlement, because I'm again saying that if the party will come in mediation center, if the party will sign the settlement deed, if the party will sign individually that I'm agree with this terms of the settlement because I'm agree because this is my terms and condition, and other party was saying that yes, I'm also agree because some of this is my terms and condition, we will follow this terms and condition. And after the settlement of the mediation, after the court proceeding, after the decision of the settlement deed will provided by the mediation center and the court as well, any one of the party will say that I'm not agree with this settlement, I will not follow, I will give you the money. Because if the settlement is like some amount the party have to pay that in some is this month and this month, and one is saying that I'm not giving you the money which is in this terms of the settlement, I'm not agree with this. On that time was I was some lost of mine and I'm not agree with this right now. So the other party can go to the court and file a contempt petition, like a contempt petition, that that party is not agree with the terms and condition of the settlement of this mediation. It is the court order, and contempt proceeding will be filed over there. So it's a contempt, like a contempt proceeding of the courts. So in that we can put a judgment like Madhuram Paper Private Limited versus State of NCT. We can put any of the judgment which is the contempt to the higher court. Can start a mediator as a career. Sir, I am saying after 10 years of practice as a lawyer, just go any of the court. There are in monthly basis, there in monthly or monthly basis, there are some brochure in every wall of the court. Any every court, there are some that wall is like notice board. There is a notice board in every court, and there is a brochure over there that there are training. We are starting the training over the mediation. Please go there. That training part, just go and fill the form. After that 40 hours training, that court will provide 40 hours training. That will be in court itself, or any outside of the state. Sometime it's in the court as well. My training will be in the Patiala House Court as well. So sometime in courts, sometimes in judicial academies, whatever the court will decide, go there, and 40 hours training. When the 40 hours training will be completed, you will start mediation as a co-mediator with a senior mediator. After 10 settlement, you will start mediation individually. It's any objections till notice. Could you please let me know the reason as well as notice how I would. Sorry, I don't understand. And our ex-husband is not having any objection. Still in court. Acha, okay. I have had a case of divorce. The parties are ready for the divorce with mutual consent, right? Additionally, right now the wife is with an other man. The ex-husband not having any objection. State court is delaying for order of separation. Why it is so? Both. Could you please let me? Mr. Akshay, there are so many judgments. Just go to the site. There are so many judgments over there. Well, it is the case in Delhi. Is it in Delhi? No, in Maharashtra. Okay. Because if the both the husband and